going on, guys? My name is Hodge and I am here today and I am guest starring my daughter. She's not actually going to be in the video as she's only a few weeks old, but she's sitting right behind me in her swing. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick that up. She's kind of falling asleep. She's not quite asleep yet. I'm just kind of watching her here. She's not asleep, but she's listening to everything I'm saying. So, I don't want to be too vulgar, but the scenario or news report that I am going to be discussing in this video really angers me. So to start off, I just want to begin by reading the actual news article that was from the newspaper. I'm not going to change any of the names in it, and I'm also going to display the actual article itself on screen right now. The reason that I'm not going to change the names is because the driver of the vehicle, that's kind of a spoiler alert, he is 19 years old, I believe that's what he is. Yes, 19 years old. So I'm not going to change his name, because if the newspaper is totally legal and allowed to post his name, then so am I. There's no difference. He broke the law. He's at fault. There's no fighting that. So if he wanted his identity to be concealed, he wouldn't have done what he did. Anyway, so the news report reads as follows. A 17-year-old girl from St. Thomas is fighting for her life in the hospital after being injured in a collision police say was caused by a drunk driver. Middlesex OPP say a gray Chrysler car traveling southbound on Ballpark Road in Oneida Nation of the Thames, west of Southwold, left the roadway and struck a hydro pole just after 3:30 a.m. Sunday. The vehicle rolled over, ejecting the 17-year-old female passenger, who was transported to hospital by ambulance with life-threatening injuries and remained listed Tuesday in critical condition. The 19-year-old male driver was transported to the hospital by ambulance with non-threatening injuries and was subsequently discharged, as a result of the police investigation. River Daxtator from St. Thomas has been charged with driving while ability impaired, caused bodily harm, motor vehicle alcohol, and failed or refused to provide sample, contrary to the Criminal Code of Canada. He has been released from police custody and is scheduled to appear in a London court on September 9th. Before I continue with this video, I just want to say, don't drink and drive, people. It's common sense. The actual reason why I'm doing my video on this particular news story, I know it's not major news and it's not a huge deal to the entire world, but the reason I am making an actual video on this is because I personally know both people that were involved in the accident. Both of them, including the 17-year-old girl who is in critical condition, she was also drinking, so she will also be fined as soon as she's done with her situation in the hospital. But the reason it's so important to not drink and drive is because this could have been death, and it still can be. She's in critical condition. She could ultimately take a turn for the worst, and in turn that's going to create this kid a lot more time in hell, more than likely already as it is, because she is in critical condition. He will probably be doing some kind of jail time, prison time, whatever it may be. But if she dies, he'll end up getting a murder charge or a manslaughter charge, and it was totally preventable, and this was just completely negligence. That's all it was negligence. In my eyes, personally, the fact that drinking and driving still exists in today's world really blows my mind. As you're going through public school, high school, everything, you always have the MAD program come through, the Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And the craziest thing about all of this is, growing up throughout all my childhood, and I know these two went through it as well because they lived in the same town that I used to live in. They know better not to be drinking and driving, and the fact that they did, it really blows my mind that somebody would actually go out and do this. I know, like, they're still teenagers, they just want to have fun, yada yada yada, But if you want to have fun, you want to drink, go ahead. She's a minor. She shouldn't be drinking anyways. But I know this is her boyfriend or whatever. They're dating, they're seeing each other, whatever it may be. So I'm going to assume that either he bought her the alcohol and her parents didn't know about it, because I know her parents are fairly strict. I don't get it. It really, really, like, boggles my mind. I don't even know what to say about it because it's ridiculous. But in the end, long story short, what my point of this video is, I don't want anybody to be drinking and driving. It's so unsafe in so many ways, and people should just not do it. I mean, look at the outcome of most drinking and driving cases. Okay, a lot of people do get away unscathed, whatever. But that's not the point. The point is, it shouldn't be happening. So please, everybody, don't drink and drive. If you're going to drink, plan ahead, get a cab, do whatever, get somebody to pick you up. But until next time, guys, this has been Hodge, and I'm signing off. Peace.